Hello, everybody, and welcome back to another episode. And on this episode, we'll be exploring the Lorraine Motel, also known as the National Civil Rights Museum. Now, let's get started. If it wasn't obvious already, this motel is no longer a motel no more. It's actually a national museum. They kept the motel sign up as well as the front looking like a motel in the honor and remembrance of Martin Luther King Jr., who was assassinated at this location on April 4th, 1968. And this museum's courtyard features cars that are meant to help visitors understand the time period they're about to enter to, even though the cars themselves don't have historical significance. And this museum underwent a $27.5 million renovation between 2013 and 2014 to add more film, video, and interactive exhibits like this one. And it's really easy to tell how much detail and time it took for them to actually make each exhibit. It's so well just thought out. Then you'll watch this 12-minute video, and eventually after the video's over, this screen will fall back to show you a secret door that takes you to the rest of the exhibits. As you saw with the entering exhibit or the first exhibit, and after you watch the short film, you'll see that this museum covers the civil rights movement from the 1619s to the 2000s. To manage the flow of visitors, the museum uses a time entry for each visitor, and it takes about an average of an hour and a half to 2 hours to explore this whole museum. And their use of statues and different replicas makes the museum feel more alive. It makes you feel like you're in that time and place in history. The fact too that they actually have original clothing, tools, items, and even signs from back in that time period. It does a great job in immersing you to be in this time and place, as well as catch your attention too with the different forms of media, as well as the videos. And not to mention too, just the overall artwork found throughout the whole museum. And this museum, although pretty small, it takes advantage of all the space it can, using every single wall, even ceiling, to immerse the visitor with facts and just to kind of give them a feel of what it might have felt like to be in that time and place during the civil rights movement. But the thing that kind of took me off guard too is actually them reusing the old photos but making it more modern, kind of like with the colorful backdrops, as well as highlighting key characters and events in a certain picture or scene, which really stood out to me. Because for me at least, it really did catch my attention more and made me wonder who these people were, so it actually kind of enticed me to read more about the picture and to understand it more. But however, no videos are allowed, but I was allowed to take pictures. And we're now starting to approach room 306 and 307. And these rooms are the two rooms that Martin Luther King stayed his last hours in. And it's just so weird just being inside these rooms location, knowing that, this is where all took place and this is where it all happened. It just feels kind of strange, not to mention too, you can actually see where the gunman was located. If you look out the window, you'll see this brick building, and as you zoom in closer, it's going to be the smallest window across from the security camera to the right. However, there used to be a tree in front of that building. That small window was practically completely blocked by that tree or big bush. But as I was in this exhibit, I kind of overheard people talking about another possible theory, which was there was a second gunman, and this guy was actually taking the shot from that tree. And as soon as the shot was fired, they saw supposedly a dude with a white t-shirt run away from the scene. But of course, those are just theories that I've heard. I'm not too sure about it, but nevertheless, after you leave that room, you go to the gift shop. Gift shop's pretty nice, pretty cool. It's not too bad in prices, but it's kind of weird outside the window. You can see the place of where it happened. Then going directly outside the museum, you have a whole different outlook on that one balcony, as well as the events that followed through the many, many years of fighting for civil rights. And yet the fight is still going on to this day, yet there's still some questions that have yet to be answered. But that's pretty much an analogy of life, guys. But I hope you guys enjoyed the video. Until next time, be safe out there, take care, and to remember, guys, have a wonderful day.